Hey everybody, it's Cam coming at you again with another video. This video is going to be about Bitcoin and crypto stocks moving up here on Tuesday, March 30th. So first we'll just look at Bitcoin's price. So this is a 30-minute chart. Basically shows the last 2 days. So we got this push overnight. So this time on the bottom is all London based. So got this push overnight last night, first thing this morning. So about 11 a.m. is where we 7 hours ago. Sorry, 14. So got this consolidation really early morning up to the 59s, and then basically when the market opened we started following the trend downward again, and then midday when the markets bounced, Bitcoin bounced with it too, but still pretty muted move here. So we got the high, 59.1 or 59.388, low 58.430. So just $1,000 spread today, while the New York stock market was open. And you see here the candle that started at 1 p.m. right at the close is pretty significantly red, right? So basically took out the last 3 hours of consolidation. But even with this move, we did have some pretty big movers in terms of crypto stocks. So we'll talk first about Canaan Inc. So Canaan was the crypto play I talked about this morning in the pre-market video. I can link that up top. And after I put that video at 5:30, right, we sold off pretty good down to 18.25, got a bounce, and then first thing you open, just a flush, get down here and 1775s, get to the bottom of the active trading range on the Keltner channel. That's what the dots are. And then you'll notice down at the bottom, RSI is also getting pretty close to oversold, 31. So essentially on that 30 level, and then Bitcoin starts moving higher, and Can follows it up, gets some consolidation around 19. First test through the pre-market highs, pulled back to moving averages, buyers come in support, and then we get this pop here. What's about 8:30, so 2 hours after the open, pushes all the way up to 21.25, pull back to the 9. Actually, we get a bounce off 22 on this long candle here. Then try to test 21.5, pull back to the moving averages, and you see we started moving up higher with a lot of consolidation into the close. And then this candle's probably a misprint on the block trade, but still here, even with Bitcoin's price dropping, I guess buyers just came in, pushed it up $200, just a minute ago. But still here, holding on to this 22 EMA in the 5-minute, and sitting right above, $21 right now. So if we go out to the daily chart, you'll see we basically closed right on the 9 EMA. The 9 was having a pretty significant downtrend, and today's candle reversed that, and the 9 EMA is essentially flat. And you also here, just by looking at the volume here on the right, where the candle opened at this morning for Can was an area of high volume, right? And buyers like to buy into areas where there's a lot of volume. And you'll see here, just from the mixed volume on the bottom, basically 29 million shares was an increase over the last couple days, and a lot of that volume, based on the mixed volume, was on the bid on the buy side. So we got a big considerable bullish momentum push today. Also RSI popped up almost 5 on its units there. So we'll look to see tomorrow if we can stay above this 9 EMA. First obvious first test would be the 22 EMA, which is at 22, and then obviously we'll go look to take out these long candles here, right? So at the high 23.9, after 22 would be the next target. As you can see, even at 22 we do have higher volume, and then up to 24 you see the volume decreases over 24 on the volume histogram. So 22, 24 could be the next targets for Can moving forward with some Bitcoin strength and price. See if Bitcoin can break that 60K mark this week. The other top gainer for today was Mara. So as you see here on the daily, right, we crossed over the basically gapped up over the moving averages over the weekend. Yesterday pulled back into the 9 EMA, and then today sprinted off it, basically using that 78.6 level as buying support, pushed us up higher. Look at the candle on the bottom, increase on volume. Candles basically all on the bid side, the buy side. So pretty bullish right now, both on Mara and Can. Go down to the 5-minute chart, and you'll just basically see a steady uptrend all day, right? So no real huge pullbacks. I mean, biggest pullback is first thing in the morning, right? Profit taking occurs, maybe shorts covering, and we find support off the 200 EMA at 78.6 fib, gets us back into the moving averages, and then climb higher, right? So we climb higher all the way to 43.8 in the first 2 hours of trading, and then basically we're holding, hugging the 22, steadily stair-steppering up here into the afternoon, and then after hours here we see got a pretty significant move up higher to 44, 45, 45, and there's probably another just long wick on the block trade. And then as Bitcoin sold off here in the last 15-20 minutes, pulling back now to the 9 EMA. So look to see if this continues this uptrend in aftermarket into pre-market hours tomorrow. RIOT, obviously similar name to the Mara in price, not as strong the uptrend, right? So here 5-minute chart, morning's looking pretty similar, strong buying strength in the morning, but a much more of a sell-off here in the mid-afternoon. Sells off, got a bounce on the 50, then continued sell off, but then we get a bounce on the 200, right? Breaks through the 200, buyers come in, and then we get the support off that 200 level. Ride the 9 up into the close, closing close to the high at 51.50, up 7.5% for the day. And you look kind of the move from the last 2 days as we've been having resistance around this $52 area for RIOT. So we go look at the daily. Right, you can see basically we close right at the 9 and 22 EMAs. They're basically crossing over, touching each other right there right now. Similar to the other story, not as much volume as today, about average the last couple days, but still considerably the volume is on the buy side. So look to see if this momentum continues tomorrow. And right here it actually is an inside bar play, right, by 12 cents on the low, and then 50 cents from the top. So like I've been saying in a lot of my videos, inside bar, right, set an alert for the high. If it breaks through that, looking to go long, at least break through that next, or the outside candle, and then next target could be 55.70 would be the next candle up. So that could be a play for RIOT tomorrow. Let's go to EBON. I'm not going to bring up SOS. So SOS actually did an offering this morning, and they tanked pretty hard down into the 4s. Ended up closing above 5, but I think they offered like it was like 125 million bucks or something like that. But EBON here. All right, so we sold off back to the 200 last week. Got an indecision candle on Friday. Pretty big red engulfing candle lower yesterday, but buyers came in today on higher volume. Got us back above the 50 on the daily EMA, but couldn't get above the 38.2 fib, and still the 9 EMA and the 22 are downtrending. And and just from the daily volume, we got a lot of volume in the $7s and $8 area right now. If we can break through this 38.2 fib, we could make a quick run. Actually probably have resistance here at the moving averages obviously first, but if we can get through that 8.4 8.5 area, low volume pocket in the 9s, and then you get a volume shelf in the upper like 9.6, so we could see a 20% move if we can get through 8.4 8.5 going into the rest of this week. So that's what I got for you guys in this video for crypto related stocks. Look to see if Bitcoin can keep up its momentum from the last couple of days. See if it can diverge from the stock market. Stock market overall indices looked pretty weak, right? The S&P just here on the left side, pretty tight range. The range on the S&P index today was only 24 points. Yesterday I think it traded something like 60 points, so quite a bit of contraction there. So look to see if the S&P breaks out one way or the other tomorrow as well. So that's what I got for you guys. Hope you guys have a great day. Let me know in the comments if you guys got anything for me. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.